happened a few days ago. I had other experiences, but this one was the most dangerous. I would probably be dead if it wasn't for my mother. Be me, tired and depressed, poor and bankrupted because of chink AIDS. Without a way out, no light, no end. This goes on for 6 months, my mind getting weaker and weaker as my spirit crumbles in hopelessness. The last 3 months it gets worse because of unemployment. Having to do things to survive that I'm not proud of, but I'm not doing harm to anyone, so okay. Starts feeling drained during those 3 months and associates it with depression. It gets way worse 10 days ago. Things like the feeling of being watched and the sensation that something wants to harm me. If I could describe, it's like you are a deer being stalked in the forest. Starts waking up exactly at 3:27 a.m. every single night. Even if I'm not sleeping around this time, I feel weird urges and feelings. Like wanting to eat without being hungry, feeling arousal, or just wanting to bash someone's face, or wanting to cry like something is messing with my desires. Now, I'm not a stress eater, nor explosive guy, and I only cry twice in my life, so those things are just weird. 3 months resisting those feelings, I'm weak, and something new starts popping in my head, suicidal thoughts. Not my thoughts, something is speaking with me and saying that I should die. So I started being productive and filling the time to stop thinking about it, ignoring those thoughts. One night I feel exhausted after doing homework, college, feels like giving up, wanting to die. Went to sleep, didn't see the time. But when I woke up I could tell it was around 3 or 4 a.m. Probably 3:27 a.m. At this point, something was already influencing my decisions, wouldn't need much more to possess me, I think. That night I started having a normal dream about an event in my life. Everything was normal. I walked on the beach, spoke with my mom about my day, then I kinda got teleported to my bedroom. In the dream, I was just standing beside my bed and I still could kinda see because I had a habit of sleeping with the lamp lit besides my bed. It was kinda slow for me to process what happened, like 1 second I was in a dinner, then I was in my bedroom. It was when I noticed I was dreaming that something weird started happening. The place was normal, then it started getting pitch black, like a black miasma was corroding it, but in a shadow-like manner, like when your vision starts getting dark from the sides right before you pass out. That feeling of being stalked peaked there, like it was all around me, and it started dragging me. I didn't want to go with the darkness, but it just dragged me. I don't know. I felt like being a genie getting sucked back to the lamp against my will. Again, my mind kinda didn't comprehend what was happening, too many things. The sensations, it was too much really, I could waste so much time describing it. But what stuck the most in my head was the feeling of vulnerability, like I was naked and defenseless. I was dragged to my parents' bedroom. Now I have to describe my parents' bedroom, it's kinda important. It's a strange room with 3 doors. One door to the bathroom, one goes out of the bedroom, and one is sealed, a place that I don't see in years. Also, my mom likes to sleep with the white noise from the TV every night, so the TV is always on, and because of that I could see where I was. I was standing beside my mom and dad's bed, but couldn't really see my body, couldn't touch them. I wanted to wake them up but I couldn't. I tried. The miasma was gone, the TV was frozen on some kind of TLC garbage. I began to process what was happening. I really couldn't process what was happening, like when you are getting mugged and you start to process that feeling because you never experienced that. It was like I was in another dimension trying to comprehend where I was. Time passed like 10 minutes or 1 minute, I really couldn't grasp it, and the more conscious I got the more I could feel that stalking feeling, like something was observing me. This time I could really feel the intent. It was pure rage, primal violence, like it wanted to kill me and nothing would stop it from killing me. It wanted to ruin me and end me. It wanted to destroy everything I was, not only the good things about me, the bad ones too. It wanted me being broken and brutalized. It was what I could feel. When you see a hungry beast, you know it wants to eat. It's like this feeling, but without the hunger and more about pure hate. The miasma started appearing in something new. I started hearing bangs, like something was trying to get inside the bedroom, That feeling of safety I had because my parents was there, turned into confusion again. Again I didn't understand what was happening. The more I grasped the situation, the more fearful I got. The banging got louder and louder, rhythmic. I wanted it to stop so hard, it was hurting my ears and scaring me. I wanted to cry like never before. I just wanted to end, and then I think I made a mistake because I asked myself what is banging so hard on the door. I looked at the door to outside of the room and didn't see vibration from the banging, then I looked in fear to the sealed door and it was banging. For a split second I could think that I wanted to know what was there. Because of that I kinda teleported inside there. And again I couldn't comprehend what was what. It started with a shape, a white and red shape moving, banging on the door from inside. The more I saw the shape on the pitch black place the more terrified I was. It looked like a goat, really, I'm not bullshitting some Satanist faggotry, I swear it was what I saw. It was all bloodied, his neck was slashed and blood soaked his fur, with wet blood and dry blood. His eyes was like it was dead inside, I don't really know how to describe. And it smelled like licking metal with the feeling of putting batteries on your mouth. When I saw it, it saw me, I don't know why. It just stopped banging on the door and looked straight in my eyes for a split second before pouncing on me. My first feeling was flee, I wanted to flee so before it reached me I got back to my parents' bedroom. Only this time the banging got way louder and more hateful, like it knew I was there, and it wanted to get in desperately in a mix of hate and euphoria, I could feel it really. I wanted it to stop, to go away. I wanted to pray for God but I just couldn't speak the words, I couldn't really think about the prayer. Then I didn't think about the prayer and started to think about my mom, I reached for her and touched her on her forehead, her sleeping in the dream. Then I just started talking. What I said was the prayer she always said to me when I was little, before I went to sleep. I didn't really know it, but the words just came out of my mouth, didn't even think before saying. When I finished the prayer I woke up. I was cold, really freezing, almost like no blood circulation in my body. My heart was beating like crazy but I didn't feel my hands, nor my feet. Couldn't really move, almost couldn't get up from my bed. I think I was having a stroke or something. I got up, started praying and thinking about something strong I don't even remember what, just the feeling. I started getting better and my mother messaged me asking if I was awake a minute later. She knew I had a nightmare right away, because of bad feeling. That same day I took a bus to my parents' house and just chatted with them, about the dream, the things I liked and things like that. Felt better really, and my mom recommended me a church she goes. I'm just going there once a week, second time was this Sunday, and I'm feeling better, really. It's a really old church, I think 300 years old. It has its charm. But I'm still waking up at 3:27 a.m. And I still feel like I'm being watched. Maybe it's waiting for another moment of weakness,